Alright, welcome everybody. See, I'm still trying to figure out where so you don't hear a bunch of heavy breathing and you can still hear my voice. Since it is a little late, I need to be somewhat quiet. I mean, we can still chat a little bit, but, oh, sorry, actually, let's go ahead and, oops, no, compete. I'm about 5 clashes away from the 50 count, so that's what I wanted to work on now. So we'll just do a few clashes, about an hour or so. Try to do 5, um, at least 4. I know I can do 4 in an hour, but if I can do that fifth one, that'd be pretty nice. So, what's all this going on? Mm. Oh yeah, and hopefully it doesn't get chopped up too bad. Let's see. Mm-hmm. All right. So, what's going on? Is that my mobile dashboard? Yes, it is. There we go. I need to take the vibrate off of this thing. 'Cause people call me all hours of the night, and it's not good. So, anyway, all right. So, oh yeah. We also need to do. Let's do that. Oh, jeez. Not even joining a clash. There we go. See, none of my friends are on. That's fine. Huh. Yeah, that's good advice. Well, we'll do that. So, all right. Shortest mode. Let's see what we have here. You have to find 2 identical numbers in a list of 3 numbers. If A equals B, or A equals C, or B equals C, or what? A equals B equals C, B equals C. Is that all 3 conditions? Print A, elif B equals C, print B, else print no solution. Let's see. Oh jeez, what's going on here? Oh, yep. Would help if we debugged it. Let's see. All right, I think we got it. Yeah, I don't care. Shortest code. I'll share my code. 166 characters. That's not terrible. I mean, I see a lot of them with like 40 characters or something like that, but that's alright. Next clash. So, honestly, I seem to do a lot better with the fastest ones, because I can kind of hack through it. Let's see. There we go. Let's see what we have here. There we go, fastest. Transposing notes can be very useful while playing music in a band. In this problem, you have to transpose a musical note by T tones / semitones. Beware, T is a float number. If T ends with .5, it refers to a semitone. In music theory, an octave is composed of 12 semitones. Oh gosh, okay. Print the correct transposed note. Tones, semitone. Alright, so I mean, I think I can see this being a very ugly if, elif, else statement, or a couple of dictionaries. So basically we have the note, so that's our starting point, and then how much we go away from. So if this was 0.5, I believe it would go to A sharp, or G sharp. I can see it being circular like that, considering, at least I know with piano, you have several octaves, and then you can kind of like cycle through them like that. Let's see what they're looking for. Print note print T. Okay, so this first one we have, so that's the example one we have. This one, E to F. See there, it only goes point half. Although it looks like it moves forward, so we're only looking for the forward moving one. See, E to G sharp, so without even looking at it, that's 1, 2. Yes, 2.0. Okay, so got an idea. So it'll be like notes equals that. So if we have that, actually, even but let's see. Oh, and then we could do note list equals notes dot split. There we go. So that'll give us items 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 items. So now, I like how I code on either side of these comments. Let's see. Alright. So I'm thinking distance equals t divided by 0.5. So I'm thinking that's how we get how many indices we need to move. So, dang, we got a couple people already done. Alright. I think I'm really just going for completion for this. So anyways, this is at, the indices. Now that we have it in a list, we have 0 up to like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we need to do initial equals note index of note new note equals note list at so whatever the initial is, we gotta add distance. Yes. Okay, I think that should work. 15, what's wrong with? Must be integers or slices, not float. Ah. Int. We need to force it back to that. Wait, really? Alright. Done. Oh, that wasn't terrible. Wait, 80? Why did... Ah. I thought I got it all. That's nonsense. I was passing all the test cases. I call shenanigans. Alright, anyways, that's 2 clashes, and we've only been going for... Hey, what's up, hey? So we've only been going for 12 minutes, and we already got 2 clashes. That's not bad. So, welcome to the stream. We're doing like an hour of clashing. Now I'm about 3 clashes away from the 50 count, so getting close. Ah, thanks for the follow. Yeah, I did some advertising on the Twitters before this. Now I'm 14 away. Nice. Still affiliate. Or well, I need to keep that average of 3 up, but really if I keep doing these coding things, it's pretty good for that. So, let's see. A pangram is a sentence that uses every letter of the alphabet at least once. Like the quick brown fox leaps quickly over brown log. Something like that. Your program must indicate whether the given string is a pangram or not. Alright. So we're doing shortest? Let's see. Do I have a book? No, I don't have a book. Also, I haven't been posting the links. I apologize. But let me do, let's see. Oh wow, it's starting to get buried. Here we go. So this, let me see. So this is where I do my web development. It's not the most professional, but this is actually my open source computer science project. So if you go to that website, that is where I'm putting down, I'm basically trying to teach the basics of Java, Python, eventually C++. I'm doing a section on C Sharp. But yeah, just basics. I mean, I'm about a beginning to mid-level developer, so yeah. Let's see, s equals s dot lower, because we just need a true or false, and then alpha equals a b c d e f g h I j k l m n o p q r s t u v w x y and z. Sorry, I kind of trailed off with that. Yeah, but if you go to that link that I just put in the chat, and actually, does that still show up here? Actually, Actually, I'll throw another link. Let me throw my GitHub in here just to test because I want to see. Oh, let's see. Um, Come on. Uh, okay, yeah, cool. So it does. I was just looking to see where this pops up. That's my GitHub. So all of the files that I talk about in my streams, both for my YouTube and for my Twitch, um, I try to put all of the. Oh, nice. I try to put all of the files that I talk about and I work with up there. So um, if there's anything you want to go back and look at closer, or if you want to take the code, like I have a bunch of my. Let's see. Actually, I wouldn't say a bunch, but I do have some of my JavaScript files up there. They're not quite done, but you can go ahead and play with the code, take a look at it. So, yeah. Let's see, for char in alpha. And we're also going to do um, legit equals true if char not in alpha legit equals false. Print. Oh, and then so already I know we're gonna have to if legit print true, and since it's an either or thing, we can just do an else print. Oh, I'll have to fix that. False, because it's lowercase t, lowercase p. So I'm going to comment this out. Oops. And this is shortest mode, so we can try. Let's see. Uh-oh. So something is triggering. This sentence does not have what it should. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Alright, so we're getting A, B, C, D, E. Let's see. So if it, let me go ahead and print S. I want to see what this is. If it is, oh, S. There we go. For whatever reason that worked. Wait. Sentence does not have what it. Oh, and then. Sorry. Let's go ahead and do this. There we go. Now we need to slim it down best we can. The third one to get it figured out. Alright. Run it again. Let's see, so that's number 3. Yeah, whatever. Alright. 100% with 214 characters. That's okay. Wow, that was really good. 34 characters. And on again. Let's keep it going. What's this? Yes, so those are from a long time ago. We got 10 minutes ago, and some of my clashes might not have even finished. Let's see, fastest mode. Alright. There are plenty of animals in the forest. Given a visual representation of the forest, count wolves and owls that are present. A wolf looks like this, an owl looks like this. Alright, not a big fan of these. So if we did, just to see what they're kind of expecting. Yeah, see, so right there, we actually have both. So, I got it. Wolf count equals 0. Owl count equals 0. If pipe slash underscore slash pipe in row, is that the wolf? Yeah, wolf plus equals 1. If in row owl count plus equals 1. Alright, so for every iteration, it'll check that. Now, what we need to do, output, so we need 2 print statements. Print wolf count, print owl count. Will that work? I see green. There we go. Oh, what's this? 3 and 4? Oh, if there's 2 in the row. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking I might want to just hard code this last one. So I'm thinking, let's go ahead and print row again just to kind of see what's going on. But I think when we do this test, yeah, there's multiple. So we would have to count, like the owls, that's fine. Wait a minute, it's expecting 4. Or is it expecting 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, jeez. I think that's because these two are in the same one. So I'm only checking to see if one of those exists in the row. And so for this row, we have 2 wolves. So it would be count, I believe. I know we're doing it as fastest, but I also want to do it correct. So let's do count Python. Yes, okay. Plus equals row dot count. Actually, let me just try that. No? Oh, and also, there we go. I should fix it for the other one, but oh, what? 75%? Oh, you know what? I think it does other tests too, because I should have, as I was saying that, I was saying since we changed it, we should have changed it for owl. That way, if there was ever, okay, well that's shame on me for going half-assed about it. But I should have changed this line as well. If plus equals, incremented by the count of the owls, then that would have been correct, I believe. So still 75%. And I want to say this is the fifth clash. We've only been going for not even half an hour, so alright. I mean, we'll know when this thing goes off, when it gives us a nice big loud ding. So. Okay. I mean, that's all good. Like, you should be able to get the files. I don't know, maybe you need to have a login, but um, yeah, I'll always have a link on either my YouTube channel or my Twitch. So whenever you get that figured out, you can always change it then. But I mean, the important thing is if you can access the files, because otherwise, I mean, you can also do inspect element with the code pen, and I don't know if you have the option to look at it code wise. I'm not sure, but yeah, as far as anything web dev that I have, CodePen will have it too. Let's see. Other fastest. Alright, perfect square is an integer that is the square of an integer. Find the smallest perfect square which is greater than or equal to n. Wait, what? Hold on. Perfect square. That's the square of an integer. Oh. Let's see. For num in range n plus 1. Let's see. Squares equals empty list squares dot append num squared, and then for num in squares if num is greater than or equal to n, print num and break. That should work, I think. No, what's going on? 13. Oh yeah. Wow, that was a little redundant. Alright, I think we're good. And that's scalable, so even if they have more test cases somewhere. Alright, third place, that's not bad. Yes, there it is. Oh, and I reached level 7. Nice. Very nice. And it's only been... Now, is it really half an hour, or... That's what one of my things says. My other one says... Yeah, it says about 30 minutes, so... Alright. Share my code, and... Well, I mean, I guess we can keep going, and, because I gotta get to 100, so... If we did 5 in 30 minutes, maybe we could do another 5. I think I've just been lucky with those. I've had a lot of easy, quick ones, and the quick ones I like better. The short stuff isn't very fun for me. Mostly because I just don't understand those like one-line zingers. Those are a lot more complex for me. Okay. If n modulo 4 equals 0, print okay, else print 1, 2, 3, 4. If we have technology, might as well use it. Ah, wait a minute. Gotta read the directions. Come on, just test all of them. Submit. There you go. 100% in 1 minute and 9 seconds. Oh, I barely made first. What is this? Home. Yeah. Plus 50 XP. Yep. See, oh, win 3 fastest. I'm almost there. Alright, let's keep going. I mean, we just won that one, so 1 to 3. Alright. So that's 1 of the second half 5. Nice. That looked like a lot of points. So if we win one more fastest, we got that one done. So it's a lot of people clashing. Look at all this. Hey, they were the second place, I think, at that last one. Holy people. Nice. Alright, here's the fastest. You were given a set of whole euro bills and coins and an integer sum. Your task is to find out how to pay the sum with the least number of coins bills for each bill. Oh, we might not get this one. Holy cow. I was doing so good. What are they looking for? 0, 1, 11, 179. Jeez. Alright. So, trying to remember. So, this is like a stair step of. First, you need to see how much of the largest one and so on down the line. And in order to check that line, so if what? Why are you? Anyways, if sum modulo 500 trying to think. So we have 9 lines, 9 values. So 500 equals L. L 500 equals 0. L 200 equals 0. Yeah, we already didn't make it. So L 100 equals 0. L 50 equals 0. L 20 equals 0. L 10 equals 0. Two equals 0. L1 equals 0. Alright, it's kind of reminiscent of binary. Like when you're trying to figure out how to make a binary number out of something, you try to find the largest one that can go into it. And if sum is greater than 500, L 500 equals sum divided by, and it's double divided. Yeah, 500 sum oh no, sum equals sum modulo 500. So whatever the remainder is now the sum. And so now we got to do this. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 200, 200, 200. Oh gosh. No. And then we do one for 100. And I'm just flying blind, like I don't know if this is actually going to work, or we're already in third place, so of course if you're not first you're last, so we didn't get that. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I've been doing this since late November, early December. I have a couple buddies that stream, so they got me turned onto this. And then let's see, one buddy who's in industry that said that I should start doing this coding game stuff. Let's see. So, but yeah, definitely, I wouldn't say I'm an expert by any means, but I have worked as a software developer in Visual Basic, um, with zero prior experience with it. I didn't even know it was a programming language until I started there, to be honest. So, but usually I work with Java, C++, and recently Python. I was doing a cybersecurity thing, so we did a lot of Python. Let's see. And I've also done 360 challenges on Code Wars in Python. So definitely had a lot of practice. Not a lot with objects and stuff. So objects and inheritance, that's one thing that I would like to do. Oh, and then let's see. Print L500. Now we gotta do this. 500, 200, 100, 50, 20, 10, 5, 2, 1. Now we gotta change this. Oh, that was 200, 100, 50, 20, 10, 5. I've never even seen a euro. I don't know what they even look like. It's kind of embarrassing, but let's try this. Expected 11. Oh, you know what? I already see where I messed up. Changing the wrong variables. That's L100. L20. This is L10. I hope. 10, 5, 2, 1. Yeah. No. Oh, actually, we got one. The entire universe. We got one test. This might have to be. We still got 20 minutes. I don't know. We gotta. Wait a minute. Why did that work? So we got two? Dinner at an expensive restaurant. Alright, so first one. Hmm. I wonder if I should throw equal signs as well. I'm gonna try it. It's not really a good idea to do this many changes without testing in between. I'm just kind of. Oh. Was that it? Is that all of it? Nice. Oh, come on. Alright, play all test cases. Took us 10 minutes, but at least we got 100. Alright. I wasn't sure if that was going to work. But it did. Alright. Yeah, and actually, I just recently switched to these headphones because I was using these really cheap earbuds I got from Walmart, and I was watching the videos later and realized the sound was horrible, so I kept cutting in and out. Reverse mode. I'm guessing this is return. Oh, wait. So we're going to be building return string based on I think these are ords. Let's see. So, or the ASCII value plus equals char C. No, because it's gonna. Wait a minute. Alright, so already I can tell. Oh, jeez. So I think those are the ASCII values of all these chars, except for, that's what I would think, except for this is a lowercase h, this is an uppercase h, whereas we have 11 for both of them. So, and actually, so we have two here. So what's that first one? Alright, let me look up, let's see. Get char from hex ASCII value Python. There we go. To get the ASCII code of a character, yep, that's ORD. But then if you want convert hex to ASCII in Python from hex, Okay. That's byte array. Let's see. On line 11. What's wrong with that? Can only concatenate string, not byte array. Yeah, that's what I was a little worried about, because a byte array would be like ones and zeros. You better go fast. Okay, so C string object has no attribute from hex. So, hmm. Seeing a lot of examples of how to get the ASCII value from it, ORD. I've used that quite a bit. Um, let's see. Sorry, let's see. I'm just seeing your question here. Whenever someone writes import sys OS in one of their projects, that's usually where temporarily tune out. So sys is like system, and that's really good, useful for. Let me trying to think. I have a bunch of files in my replit that deal with that. I'm trying to think of a good example. Basically, sys is good for getting the arg. So if you're trying to think. Let me see if I have some good examples here. Let me see if I can pull one up. But basically, with sys, that's whenever you're trying to assign an arg to a variable in Python. So, and actually, these are all my Code Wars ones, so that's not going to help. Um, let me see. Let me go to my replit and go visit some of this, because and I think it's in my hash test replets. See a good example of this. No, maybe not. Let's do test REPL. It's gotta have something in it. Hmm. Here we go. So, this one, I use import sys. Let me go ahead and drop this in the chat. So, yeah, exactly. Arg to variable, and this is in this example that sys.argv with square brackets 1. That's saying take the argument that's being passed into this executable and assign it to file name. So that's really big if you're doing file input output and you need to capture that. It's a little trickier with Python. You also need to worry about end line characters, so it's really good to do rstrip, which will erase white space characters at the end. And then as far as OS, I'm not too sure with Python, to be honest. Let me see. Oh, and then as far as this, wait, let me pull up an ASCII chart real quick, because, yeah, ASCII table. I mean, this screams like those are the ASCII values of these chars, and these are special characters. So if I were to look up the value of a dollar sign and then see both the variable and the hex, let's see, where is dollar sign? 24 for hex. So, yep. And I don't know what that first one is. So I think you're just supposed to ignore it, maybe? I don't know. That seems really weird, but um, yeah, because the dollar sign is 24 in hexadecimal. Then if we look at this one, the forward slash, that is 2F. Yes. See, so again, we're ignoring that first one. Now I gotta figure out how to get a char from hex. Well, let me try just typing that in. Get char from hex. I think saying ASCII is confusing my search, so uniture. Oh my gosh. So this is what I'm seeing from Stack Overflow. Print uniture ord of the hex variable. So, and I'm trying to think. If it's 0x d3, let me look for another. Yeah, hex is a 0x, so it looks like we're missing a 0 right here. Then whatever d3 is, that would be it. But this one, so we gotta ignore the first one. Index equals 0 if index greater than 0, then we'll do this. So that eats up index plus equals 1. So that takes care of ignoring the first one. Now, I don't know if we want to like continue to ignore it all the time. Oh, we got a couple people that looks like they gave up. That guy's already done. I've only got one other person in here. Alright, let's see. So whatever we need to do, we need to fix this line. So return string plus equals whatever this is. Yeah, from hex sounded promising. C dot format, and then C comma X. So what's line 17? Oh yeah, so that. Okay. Let's see, that's the very first one. So we got 65, 73. No. So whatever that is incorrect. Alright. Let's see. How much time do we have? 3 minutes? We may not get this one. Let's see, how are we doing on time on the stream? Should only have about like 6 minutes to make it a good hour, so this might have to be. We could try one more after this. I'll go a little over an hour, but I don't know if I'm going to get this one because I got to figure out basically whatever this is. So I'm building the return string to print at the end based on every character except for the first one. I mean, I know ord gets the ASCII value, the int value. Let's see. If we were to look at an ASCII table, I'm just going to click any of these. You have, what do they call it? The decimal. Yeah. You get the decimal value with ord. You get the hex with the hex. To get the char. Is it that simple? Let's see. Char of C? Nothing. Nothing. I didn't think it was CHR. Hmm. That's not a thing. Alright. It's not getting anything, so that's nonsensical. Alright, get char from hex in Python, yeah. Okay, I can get the integer. Mm. Yeah, definitely check it out. It's fun. We've just done, yeah, we got 30 seconds. I'm not going to figure it out. We'll get one test case. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's okay. We did not get that at all. Let's go ahead and do one last one. We'll have a lot of notifications. Actually, what is this one? Wait. Um, let's look at that while this is loading. So it might have. Was that the fast one? Oh, it was. Win 3 fastest clashes. Huh. Alright, let's get it. Getting closer to that level 8. What do we have to do now? 3 reverse clashes? We have not done. That's what we just didn't do. So, but I need. Let's see. About 90, 92 points. That's alright. I still have a long ways to go with all of them. I mean, I've only done a little bit. Is that haven't done any of the bots. Done a couple of the algorithms. Oh jeez. Oh yeah, these are the puzzles. Alright. Back to our clash. I think I'm working on horse racing duels. I've almost got that one done. I've done 3 other ones apparently. Yeah. Oh, a reverse mode. Okay. Okay. Hmm. I have no idea. Let's see. I mean, this is 6 times 8. Your input is 8. So, but this is not 6 times the input. This is like 98 times it. This is what, 5 times that? So, we have math. So, we're importing math. So, it could be something like that. Um, Dang, how are these people already figuring this out? Like a minute and a half. Um, this might be one where we just struggle for 15 minutes, 13 more minutes. Because I don't even know. Let's see. It's expecting, yeah, it'll just tell us the same thing right there. Um, hmm. I mean, we could hard code it. I don't like it, but I don't know what to do. 638 400. Because, I mean, just kind of like the pattern of the numbers. Well, like the first one is 6 times 8, and then the last one is times 5. So you're multiplying by 8 on the first one, 5 on the second one, or 5 on the fourth one. Then the middle two are just an enigma. It's like if the input has zeros, you're slapping them on to the end, but then you've got 8 turns into 6,384, and then 1 turns into 98. I mean, I can kind of see what looks like maybe a pattern there, but I have no idea how to connect that. That's into that calculus and pre-calc stuff where you have to like find sequences. I was never very strong with calculus. Let's see. 7. This is hard coding. This is very shameful, and it might not even work. It might not get a full 100%. Like, it's not very good coding at all, but, well, let's see. Oh, hey, what's up, Mumbai? Or Mumi Juma. I'm sorry about pronouncing your name. Um, yeah, I know. I was just saying, like, hard coding, there's not very good honor. True. True. Alright, so let's think about this. So this one is. So if it's a single digit, comes out to 2 digits. Ooh, that might be something about it. Because this one. Well, no. Because that's the only thing that I'm recognizing is like the zeros are added to the end. Then I don't know how you get that. Like, I can almost see that since the 8 is input, but it's greater than 100, so then reverse it. So instead of 48, you get 84. But then I don't know about the 6-3. So maybe do the process twice and then tack on the zeros at the end. A times A. Hmm. Let's see. Let's See, because 8 times 8, that's 64, right? Yeah. So there's a 6 and a 4 here, but then you get this 38 in the middle. And 800 times 800, you'd get this 4 zeros. So it'd be like 64, 4 zeros. That's a thought. So this would be like 100 times 100. So you'd have your 4 zeros. And then if you subtracted minus 2. Alright, hold on. How about this? So return A times A minus 2A. Only a printing. So this would actually be print A times A minus 2 times. Oops, I got caps lock on. I might have to string. Wait, was that it? Oh. Ah, thanks for that tip there. We just get it. Alright. Yeah, you're right. I really shouldn't hard code. I felt guilty doing that, but I did get it. There we go. Alright. Actually, that's pretty good. Let's do another one. I mean, we're not that far over an hour. Let's see. Oh, there we go. There's the Clash link before the Clash starts. I think that's how you do it, right? And actually, I don't know what you know, but what do you mean by mathematica? Are you talking like the Spanish of math, like mathematics, mathematica? Because if that's the case, yeah, I would agree with Mumi. It depends on what you need to know it for. Like, I'm horrible at calculus. I failed Calc 2. I'll admit it. I barely passed Calc 1. I mean, although I did really good in pre-calc in high school, so like I understood it, but I just didn't do a lot of the homework. Is basically where it's at. So, for coding though, like I've been doing a lot of trig and geometry stuff in these challenges that I haven't used in like over a decade, but in real world applications, I'd say anything that would work with big. Oh, okay. Well, then never mind. If it's a programming language, then actually I same thing. I didn't even know Visual Basic was a programming language until I actually had to use it for a job. So, which it wasn't terrible. Like I'd suggest just learn 2 or 3 programming languages pretty well, and then you can translate into different syntaxes. So, like I'm gonna try to learn Go here pretty soon, and I've never even seen it, or Swift too. Let's see. Okay. All right. So already, let's say num list equals that. So we're gonna go and arrange for num in range n plus 1 to be inclusive. Um, so already positive multiples. So if num greater than 0 and num modulo 3 equals 0. Already, this is kind of getting a little confused. Let's see, num list dot append num elif num greater than 0 and num modulo 7 equals 0. Right. the multiples. I don't know, 5. And I know I could be doing this cleaner, but I know, right? Like it's I think it's just because it's a Google thing that everybody wants to. Although if you really look at it, what was I looking at? I was learning Angular, and I feel like Angular was a Google thing as well. Um, and really, it kind of drives me nuts that companies require you to have so many years of like specific Angular experience when um, it's just a library. It's like an API. I mean, it's as long as you understand JavaScript and how to include things and be able to research, you know, built-in methods that are included in APIs, then you're fine. So at least that's how I see it. But Angular is pretty cool. And then you also need to know what's it on? Depends on how much Python you learn and what kind of job you're going for. So I would still suggest being learning at least one other language because then you could do like an entry programming job in just about any language as long as you have that ability to learn another language. So, um, but actually, if you learned Python alone, good enough, yeah, you could get a job. Especially, I've heard a lot about like data science jobs using Python. I use Python for cybersecurity, um, and other scripting things for IT. Let's see, what am I else doing? Now I need to do. Oh, wait a minute. I'm outputting the sum. That's alright. We'll just. I didn't pay attention to the direction. Let's just make another for loop. So for num in num list, as long as we're targeting it correctly, sum plus equals num print sum. That should work. The only I can see we might have to fiddle around with. So yeah, it looks like it's just not including the last one in those first two cases. Yeah, because it's just slightly less. Okay, so our range. Um, hmm, let's see. Write a program that prints a sum of all positive multiples of 3 or 5 or 7 below 9. So we're calculating. Oh, yeah. Hey, what's up, Techno? Welcome to the stream. We're actually kind of just on the tail end. I was making it to 50 clashes. I might go a couple more clashes. See, this one hasn't actually been broken up into. Yeah, I know, and I write some a lot. So, um, let's actually change that. Is that is that just good practice? Oh, it doesn't affect it. It's still. So I want to say I'm not doing it right here, but this is. Hmm. Yeah, it's just missing. Although this one it gets it just fine, and this one. Let's see. And I'm not good at doing this stuff in my head, so seeing those is kind of pointless. Um, yeah, it looks just like a index error. Oh yeah, some the. I mean, yeah, let's try that. But yeah, I'm thinking. Um, oh, my username is A-Rye in this. Let's see. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Yeah, A-Rye. There you go. And that's actually my YouTube name as well, only with a capital A. So all of these streams, I try to copy them over to my YouTube so they live forever. Um, yeah, let's go ahead and try that. Sum function of num list. I'm pretty sure, let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't have enough nums in the num list. Yeah, it's the same. Although, you're right, that's a cleaner way to do it instead of doing this whole extra for loop. Um, in fact, we can go ahead and, what is this? Oh yeah, we're in shortest mode? Yeah. So, I mean, we'll still get these tests pass. We'll say that. Or, so that's way too much. Okay. I don't feel right doing the 2. That just doesn't seem. Hmm. Wait, which one are we not getting now? Hmm. Well, if we change it to 1. Actually, you know what? I want to take a look at these. So we got 15, 100, 199, 999, 0. So I don't think I need this. Let me go ahead and try to take that out. And at least it's getting the same value, so those irrelevant. Hmm. We don't need this, so we can take that out. Online. Let's see. And that just seems even weirder than the +2. Still gets that one. Let's see. That one it's 3,000 off. This one it's 1,000 off. But yeah, n plus n would be the same as 2n. That's what I was originally thinking, but that. Oh, wait. Now we're way off. So all puzzle multiples below n. Okay. +4? No, see that's way more. So now we're going. Oh. That's all it was. Alright, cool. Now we're in shortest mode. Thank you though. Oh yeah, I just saw your comment there. Because that's always like my go-to to make it inclusive, and I don't even know why that is. I think it's just because I've had bugs in the past where my indexing it wasn't in bounds, I guess. Oh, let's also delete all this. Alright, still passing all the test cases. There we go. $249 characters. Alright. Well, let's do another. this is exciting because the one I did this morning, it was just like about an hour, and it got split into three different videos. So I uploaded three different videos to YouTube today already. So if this one stays at 120, which it looks like it's staying in one block, that'll be cool. But I had some pretty good ones this morning. Uh, yeah, let's see. What are these? Hey, to the fall, Techno, I'll follow you back. Are you doing some clashes? Ah, there we go. Let's go back here. Fastest mode. Alright. If you begin with a number, you can do one of two operations. Divide the number n by 2. Note that if n is odd, this would not result in an integer, and it would be impossible to reach 1. Subtract 1 from n. However, you can only do operation 1, dividing n by 2 a maximum of a times. You want to reach the number 1 in the minimum operations. Print x, the lowest number of operations it takes. Alright, so we're going to need count equals 0. So that's the count of iterations, and that's what we're going to be returning. Oh wait, the output is x, the lowest number of operations it takes. Well, how long do I spend on these? Well, 15 minutes is the max, and so I usually do about 4 of these in an hour stream, because that's like, I'll at least get 4, even if I just struggle all the way and let the timer run out, which is a thing. I've done it. If I get lucky, like I've gotten some pretty easy ones, then I'll just bang them out all quick. Like I don't even know how many we've done this one, but we're going on an hour and 22 minutes, and I know we've done at least 8, so that would be like the 4 per. So we were doing like 4 in half an hour, but yeah, like this one already I can tell. It's gonna take me a bit, because like I know you can just subtract 1 and reach n, but that would definitely violate the lowest number of operations because oh, I got it. While wait. N modulo 2 equals 0 and count is less than a. Maximum of a times. Okay. N equals n double divided by 2. Oh, and then that's an operation, so count plus equals 1. Now, so that should figure that part out of it. And then we're going to do while n is greater than 1, n minus equals 1. So might do an infinite, oh, and then count plus equals 1, print count. Huh, okay, never mind. Oh wait, oh, I knew it was too good to be true. Better have optimized code. Oh, I hate these. Optimized code check number 2. Those are going to be massive things. Yep, process timed out. Alright, so it's not the most efficient code, but it seemed to work on easy, also easy, and large numbers. What do these look like? 30, let's go ahead and see the test cases. So 5. so that started out as odd, so it automatically didn't work for that. This one I just did it once, and it was that never triggered the second one. Um, Harder. Jeez. Oh, and is this what I'm getting? I'm guessing. Hmm. Let's see. I gotta think about this a bit. Oh, right. A is the second one. That's how many times you can do the division. So yeah, because that's what I was thinking is So yeah, you can only divide by two if it's even. So yeah, we got that. And I believe this is the correct one. Well, if it's even, then it'll evenly divide into two. The only thing is I think if you do the single slash, it gets like point 0 on it, so it's still technically evenly divided out, but it turns into a float. I'm not sure, but I think this forces an integer division. Um, it's greater than one. Found 3,130. So that means that there's 3,130 iterations. So I'm thinking, yeah, that should account for the A part, because that's the most amount of times that you can do the division part. And for just about every situation, it would be more efficient to do the division over the subtraction. Because unless it's 2, it wouldn't be the same. Yeah, because if it was even 4, you'd have to do subtracting 3 times versus a division and then 1 subtraction, so then there's 2 versus 3. Divide equals. Oh, right, and then. Oh, actually, yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. So then. Exactly. So what we might try. If n modulo 2 is not equal 0, n minus equals 1, count plus equals 1. Let's try that. Oh, did I break? I see what you're saying though, because yeah, yeah, I agree. I think that's the trick, but so we're still timing out there. Easy still works, also easy, large number. So I'm thinking, I got 5 minutes. I'm going to see if I can try to put this together. So what I'm thinking now is like a big loop while count is less than A, and N is greater than 1. Then do a finagling. Actually, I'm going to try that. While count is less than A, if N, how much we got? 2 equals 0, N divide equals 2, else N minus equals 1. Also, we need to increment count, and then here, oops, as well. No. I broke all of them. So, actually, well, either situation, let's do equals N. It's not it, but oh, count should only be incremented when it's used in this fashion. I should almost have a second type of count, like an overall count, which increments either way. But this one only goes up if it's divided. So you could intermix the subtraction and the division operations. So total count equals 0. And it also increments here. No, still not working for any of them. Well, let's go ahead and change it back to where we're actually getting a few of them. We're still not getting that. 'Cause I think I'm on the right track here with this. But I'm not sure where the bug's at. Because, if it's even, you divide it. Then that increments the trigger that is triggered by A. Otherwise, we decrement it by 1. We still keep track of that. I don't know. 30 seconds. It's good enough for me. We got 3 out of 6, half the test cases. Ugh. And I made my goal. I think an hour and a half is pretty good. So I think we might just call that a stream. Then I'll upload it to the YouTubes. Uh, oh wow, 66%. That's pretty good. It's pretty generous considering I got half of the test cases. Oh well. All right. Well, thank you for everyone for stopping by. I had a lot of fun. I think that's it for tonight. It's getting pretty late. Jeez, it's already like 1 in the morning. All right. Well, I will see you all on the next one. All right. Thanks again for stopping by. See ya.